Good evening, everyone. My name is Fa'auma Pupualii. I'm the eldest daughter of this beautiful lady that we are honoring this evening. And despite what everyone else says, I am her favorite. This is the hardest thing that I've ever had to write. How can I put down on paper how much you mean to me? And there are not enough words that I can say how much I love you and appreciate you, Mum. Mum came into my life when I was 9 years old and filled that void in my life after my birth mum sadly passed away. I remember feeling at 9 years old, who is this lady that's trying to replace my mum? I vowed that I would never call her mum, but I think that only lasted a few weeks. If you know Mum, she is the most kindest, soft-hearted person, and I naturally gravitated towards calling her Mum because she never once tried to replace her. She always would remind us to talk about her and would always visit Mum on her death of her anniversary. I don't think there's anyone like her. Mum not only helped to raise children that are not of her blood, but the way that she would always go to the cemetery and visit my angel mum, probably to say, "Lupingi, how did you even put up with that man?" Sorry. She'll change her flowers and clean her gravesite even when we were not with her. How many women can you honestly say can do the same? I love the relationship that we shared. We could talk about anything and everything, and I could confide in her and not feel judged. For the first 5 minutes, that is. She would always counsel me and advise me, and I would treasure our talks. Mum, it's been 12 days since I heard your voice and I heard your laugh. 12 days since our hearts have been shattered. My phone is now quiet, and I find myself half expecting my phone to start ringing. We spoke nearly every day, you checking up on the kids, to analyze the last episode of Home and Away, or to talk about Dad and Afa behind their backs. Mama would miss your beautiful cooking. Mum would call me every other week to say that she made too much food and to come over and pick it up, or she'll send Afa and Lucy to drop it off. But it was never because she had made too much food. She always made sure that there was enough, not only for their household, but enough for us and the kids. She was an incredible teacher and loved us all unconditionally, and made everyone feel welcome that entered her home, and made sure that everyone ate and that everyone had a takeaway plate to take home. Showing me the power of love and service to others, the importance of being kind, loyalty to family, and giving with a good heart and never expecting anything in return. I thought that we had more time, Mum. We had so many plans and so many things that you wanted to do, places to go, and events that you couldn't wait to attend. Our family home doesn't feel the same anymore. It feels cold and empty, and it's missing your warmth and your love. And I still can't believe that you're gone. The world feels so much quieter without your voice and your laughter and your gentle presence. You were our rock for Ray, Rita, Afa, and myself. You were our comfort and our guiding light, and now we all have to live this world without you. I want to thank you for the sacrifice that you made, for every warm hug when we needed it the most, and the love that you gave so freely and fearlessly. You taught me strength and kindness and what it means to love everyone unconditionally. You were everything a wife, a mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother should be, and so much more. There's an ache in my heart that nothing will ever fill, but I will carry your memory with me in everything that I do. I'll try to be strong like you always were, and I'll hold on to the lessons that you had left behind. This isn't goodbye, Mum. It's just a goodbye for now. And I know that you're with my angel mum now, laughing and talking about us kids. Until we meet again, rest peacefully. You are so deeply loved and forever missed. Happy Mother's Day, Mum. Mother's Day will never feel the same ever again. I love you so much. Ia manui tele lo malanga, Mum. O te alofa tele yatsi oi. I le suafi Iesu. Amen. Sorry.
Hi everyone. For those who don't know me, my name's Mercy, and I'm Mama's coolest and favorite granddaughter. Thank you to everyone for coming today to not only mourn, but to also celebrate Mama's life, who filled all our lives with warmth, laughter, and love, especially mine. Mama would always be there to cheer me on and support me. Even if I had little to nothing, she would always be there to encourage me to strive to be better and to keep pushing. Mama was a brave and stubborn woman. My favorite memory was when we had ordered takeaways and they had gotten my order wrong. Even though me and Papa said that it was all right and that we had already gone home, she stood her ground, marched right back with a complaint, and came back with my food and a refund. This showed that Mama would do even the smallest things for others, despite it inconveniencing her. She was always there to growl off Eden whenever she made me cry, saying that she should leave me alone because I was her baby sister. I loved how she always had my back, even if I totally deserved it. I can't remember how many times I've tried to hide or back out of shopping with Mama, because every time she said she'd go out for a few things, she'd come back 5 hours later with 7 shopping bags and a KFC bucket. I'll always remember her laugh, her jokes, the stories she would tell me in the car, and the way that she would dance with Papa whenever their song came on. Mama was a kind and brave and beautiful woman. I'm gonna miss you so much. I love you, Mama. Rest in peace. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you and good night.
Baby.
Okay. Hello everyone, for those who don't know me, my name is Eden and I am Fa'auma's favorite, smartest, less annoying and less crazy grandchild. Don't listen to anyone else. First, I would like to thank everyone that is here today to celebrate the life of Mama. There aren't enough words that could express the gratitude I hold for each and every one of you that are sitting here. So for now, I'm just going to say thank you. Today, we not only mourn, but we celebrate the life of Fa'auma Pupualii, a mother, a sister, a daughter, a cousin, a auntie, and to me, a grandmother. She was a strong and stern woman who didn't take anything from anyone. I can't count the amount of times she had gone to KFC because they missed my drumstick in the meal. She knew how to stand her ground, which is something I admire the most about her. Despite her short height, she was never discouraged by this. She taught me how to stand my ground and how to lift my head up high. She taught me that despite the barriers you may come through in life, you can get through it no matter what. She was a loyal, kind, and trustworthy person. She had always tried her best to make me and others feel comfortable and safe, no matter where we were. She always knew how to make a room light up. She had a contagious smile that could make your day. She was a person that knew how to crack a joke and make people laugh, no matter the occasion. My best memory of Mama was when we were at a kongai with the family. And while she was cooking, the song Shake Your Booty came on the speaker. I think Mama must have had a few drinks before this, because the next thing I knew, she was literally shaking her booty in the kitchen all by herself. Now that she's gone, I now realize just how much I'm going to miss my mama. I'm going to miss staying up late with you, watching Shortland Street. I'm going to miss going out to the shops with you, even though I complained about going to 100 different shops, just so you could get good deals. I'm going to miss your laugh. I'm going to miss your singing. I'm going to miss making TikToks with you sleeping in the background. I'm going to miss your hugs and your kisses. I'm going to miss your cooking. I'm going to miss every time you say hi. I'm going to miss having talks with you. I'm going to miss you, Mama. As we were clearing the house, preparing for the arrival of Mama, I had just realized how hard it would be not having you here. Everywhere I turned, how am I supposed to continue on without? Without you and your guidance, Mama. I remember having long talks with you, Mama, about everything and anything, and now I won't have that anymore, now that you're gone. I've never not had you in my life. You've been in my life from the start, and unfortunately, won't be able to see the end. I want to thank you, Mama, for all you have done for me. Thank you for cooking for me, buying things for me. Thank you for giving me advice when I wanted it. Thank you for being there for me and supporting me. Thank you, Mama. I hope that I've made you proud and that everything I do will continue to make you proud, Mama. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. I love you until we meet again. Thank you and good night.
God is good. God is good. All the time. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Turn to the ladies next to you and say Happy Mother's Day. So turn around and say Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Okay, that's 10 seconds. We'll have up. All right. Thank you to pastors for allowing us the time to say a few words. Thank you to family and friends who are gathered here today as well. My name is Be'i Siamontafa Leamoana Silayona, but you can also call me Dwayne Johnson if you like. I am the CEO of the in-laws of the family. I've got a new apprentice by the name of Dan, so perfect timing to train him up to be a good Samoan and good in-law as well. Just a few words on our dearest mother. I came into the family, first met Mum back in 2007. That's when I said yes to Tasi. She kept on begging me to go out with her, so I said okay, I'll do it. And then I met Mum and Dad also. A couple of years later, we got married, and so began our journey as a family. Two things that I always remember about Mum is she had no shame, and she was an avid rugby supporter, very loud. I'll give you an example. First off, it happened to be Dad's birthday, and we went to Valentine's, and at the same time there was a Samoan wedding going on. And so we obviously had one side, and the wedding was on the other side. And just as they were going into the speeches, the best man stood up and he goes, "Yeah, straight away, happy birthday to you." Dad was like, hey. But she kept on going. But that's her, no shame, eh? If you haven't blocked out the whole restaurant, yeah, sorry, we're going to have a happy birthday as well. Second one, she was a very strong supporter, rugby supporter. She'd always, when Victor used to play, obviously it was the Hurricanes, but then when the Hurricanes were gone, then when Victor was gone, then so was the Hurricanes. So the Blues were all there. And so one thing about her is it was very hard to watch rugby while she was sitting there. You have the commentators on TV, and then you have the other commentator sitting right next to you. Tago! So every time we had to go over to the house and there was a game on, I go to Tasi, Momoko, I'm going to watch the game and I'll come later. I can't concentrate on the game. But that was her. She was very loud. She was, she was that very open person, very bubbly. And that was, I guess, one thing that everybody loved about her. She was a loving grandmother as well. Loving grandmother to my 4 wonderful kids. Eden and Mercy, and also to the two little ones, Aria and Samson. For those that don't know, Samson's the only grandson of the family. So I think he's going to be CEO of the grandkids when he gets older as well. But a short Molimau is always a good Molimau as well. We thank you, Mum, for all that you have done for our family. As the kids have already mentioned, the many cookings that you've blessed us with, the many, the support that you've provided for the kids during their sports, their school, and everything that they do in the endeavours. To me, I thank you for opening up the doors in your wonderful arms, for allowing me into the family, allowing me into embrace the family traditions that have gone on in our household. I thank you also for allowing me as well to represent you in front of your family as well, being able to do everything, and I hope I've made you proud in that respect. I hope that what I've done for you and being able to, because I know as Mum and Dad, we're always trying to do things to obviously put you to show what your teachings are, and it's through us and our services is the show of what you have taught us. So I thank you for that. I thank you for everything that you have provided. The hearing of your passing, again, it was just happened so fast and also shocking as well. Just hearing the phone calls going back and forth, and then for it to actually happen, it's just still seems surreal. We're still expecting you to call Tasi at 12 o'clock at midnight, have those long conversations. We're still expecting you to pop in, drop off food. We're still expecting to walk into the house and hearing your laughter. But amiss, God had other plans and has decided to call you home. So, Mum, manguelo malanga, don't worry about Dad. We've got him here. I'm sure Tasi will ensure that he's drinking his fala'aus and having enough to eat and enough rest as well. Don't worry about Lucy and Dan. I'll take care of them as well for you. But otherwise, Godspeed, rest in peace, and we'll see you once again. Whaftai lava, man, we lava lafiafi.